What's up guys, welcome back to day 3 on my Chiang Mai trip, where today it is a little tricky to plan and go around Chiang Mai today for me because I just finished an online class and it's currently 11 a.m. and I have another class at 2 p.m. so I got like 3 hours of free time. I don't think I'll be able to do much during these 3 hours apart from like walking around and find some food and stuff like that because I have to make it back to the hotel by 2 and I have to attend the class until 3:30. And then after 3:30, I think I'm gonna go for a walk in Chiang Mai and then maybe tonight I will go to the Nimman area to find some food. So that's my plan for today, but first let me go and walk around and find some lunch. Okay, then I got myself a restaurant now. It's called Ban Landai and I have to cross the intersection that yesterday I took a turn and show you the Chiang Mai Old Town and just keep walking straight for like 10 or 15 minutes I think. That is without interruption of course. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the restaurant. Let me show you this. So at that point where my finger is right there, that's where we were yesterday. I crossed the street and according to Google Maps, I have to keep walking this way and then turn left into this intersection and keep walking for like the next 15 minutes. I feel I've been walking forever, but it's only been like 12, maybe 13 minutes. And according to Google Maps, it says that we're pretty close now to the restaurant. Let's just hope that it's open. Because like the one I went to yesterday evening, in Google Maps it says it's open, but then the restaurant's when I actually walked there, the restaurant said that they're closed for 2 days. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Alright, so we are here at Ban Landai restaurant where initially I actually walked past the restaurant and then I asked some locals and then she was like, oh yeah, you have to walk back a little bit. And yeah, now we're finally here and luckily the restaurant is open, unlike the one I went to yesterday. And according to the websites that I looked up, they said that this restaurant is like one of the recommendations for travelers to come and try at least once. There's also another branch, which is like the main branch inside Chiang Mai Old Town. And this is like their second branch here. Alright, so I decided to take another way out. And we are now at Wat Lok Moli, where both Google Maps and the locals I asked direction for the restaurant recommend me to come here. And yeah, I'm gonna take you guys on a quick walk around. Alright, Wat Lok Moli, check. Now, I really don't have other plans on where I want to go next. Like, yeah, I'm planning to go to Nimman later tonight, but around this time, maybe like in the next hour and a half, and then like after my class is done at 3:30, I really don't have any plans on where I want to go next. So I think I'm gonna head back to the hotel and get myself ready for my next class.
1 hour later.
Alright, I'm done with online class for today, so I really don't have any plans as of yet, so I just kind of like looked up on Google Maps, and now we're currently walking to Chang Gate, one of the 3 main gates for the ancient Chiang Mai. This one is situated north of the city itself, and the one on the west is Suan Dok Gate, which I think we've already walked past that yesterday, I'm not sure. And on the east is the Tha Pa Gate, but then walking there would probably be too far. I'm currently debating in my head right now whether if I should go there by a boat ride or I should just leave that out. little bit of walking. Right behind me, right there, is the Shanghe Gate. One of the, like I said, one of the three main gates into Chiang Mai. Alright, here we are taking a closer look at Shanghe Gate right here. There's the sign, and back there is the other side of the wall. And the reason that I decided to cross the street here, not only because I want to like take photos with this sign, but I'm also going to be visiting another temple that is within the Chiang Mai Old Town. Okay, so I spent the last 10 minutes reading this sign here. It's a sign that explains the history of this gate, and I'm just gonna like quickly summarize it for you guys. So this gate here was actually built in 1296 during the King Mang Rai reign as the head of Chiang Mai. And initially it was named as the Hua Wiang Gate because like this gate is like the northernmost part of the Chiang Mai Old Town. So they kind of like resembled this gate as like the head of the city, with the word Hua resembling the head and Wiang resembling the city. And if my translation is correct, during the coronation, most if not all the kings would enter through this gate into the city of Chiang Mai. The gate itself and the wall was renovated in the year 1800 and was rebuilt to what we see today in the year 1966 up to 1969. Also, I forgot to mention that the reason they renamed this gate to Changhe Gate from the Hua Wiang Gate is because like sometime during the history, I haven't seen when, they built a Changhe statue or like a white elephant statue north of this gate, but I can't seem to find the statue anywhere. So hence the renaming to Changhe Gate. Alright, I found an alternate entrance to the temple and we are now here at Wat Chiang Man. And like I said yesterday, as soon as we enter the temple, it all becomes peaceful and quiet. And this temple just goes to show us that it is really like that. So, apart from the fact that the atmosphere in the temple is really peaceful, one thing that I really like is that like on every single wall you would see paintings after paintings after paintings, and each painting would have like a storyline behind it, which is either described in the description at the bottom of the picture, or it's just that the monks who lived here would know that what this painting is all about. You know what? Since I've already walked this far and I have some time left, I might as well just walk to Tháp Hà Gate just to complete all three gates that surround Chiang Mai. I looked up on Google Maps and Tháp Hà Gate is only one, like a kilometer from here, and it's about like a 12-minute walk. So I decided, you know what? Let's do this. Well, would you look at that? After a little bit of walking, there's the Tháp Hà Gate right there. We finally checked all three gates that surround Chiang Mai. The Sun Dog Gate yesterday, the Changhe Gate that we just went to, and now the Tháp Hà Gate on the east side of Chiang Mai. You know, at Tháp Hà Gate right here, there's also a sign that, Jesus Christ, I wish you saw what happened. Okay, like I was saying, there's also a sign that is that explains about the history of this gate, but it's pretty crowded at the sign, and it's not by people, it's by this. Yep, you're right, they are surrounded by pigeons. Alright, so I took another boat ride and we are now here in Nimman. And this is one of my target locations, Mon Nom Sot. Yes, we also have them in Bangkok, but then this place here is the original Mon Nom Sot in Nimman area. And my goal for now is to go to a restaurant called Tong Tem To, which is one of the recommended restaurants in Chiang Mai. And according to Google Maps, it is less busy than usual. So I hope that's true. And yeah, let's head to Tong Tem To. Alright, so we've arrived at Tong Tem To, and yeah, it is less busy than usual because like usually this place would be extremely crowded, but today there are like quite a lot of seats left. So yeah, that's why I'm sitting here right now. Alright, and here we have something called Appa Nin, which to be honest, I've never even heard of menu before. And according to the menu, they just kind of like take out the fish meat and just kind of like mix it with spices and stuff like that, just so that the fishy smell goes away, and then they grilled it. Like I said, I've never heard of it before. I don't know if you're supposed to eat with normal rice like this or sticky rice, so let's see. Alright, so Appanin was actually a little bit spicy, but it's very delicious. I would recommend it to any one of you guys who's coming to Tong Tem To here. But I would also recommend you to order something else apart from Appanin, because Appanin was like a very small portion, and I had like 3 or 4 bites and it's already gone. So then I also ordered something else. And now we're just waiting because like I've already finished the apple, but then like the rice itself I still have like half of it left. Okay, now I truly understand why Tong Tem To is usually to always busy and why it's one of the top restaurants in Chiang Mai. The food there was just amazing, and it didn't even cost that much. It was around like 165 baht. And since I have the Have and Have campaign offered by the government, I only have to pay half of 165, which is like 82.5 baht, or like in US dollars, around $2.80, $2.90. It was amazing. Alright, we are now at our second and final destination of today, which is Mon Nom Sot. It is pretty crowded in there, but yeah, I'm sitting out. Can you stop interrupting, please? This is the second time already. Like I said before, I was interrupted. I'm sitting outside and I've already got my order ready. Now I'm just waiting for them. Alright, got myself a ride back to the hotel. And since I'm in Chiang Mai, I might as well try the traditional song tao. Like the red, it's kind of like a red truck or like red car. And the back here is like covered with the roof, and there's 2 rows of seats. This one here and then the other one in front of me. Hence why it's called Song Tao. These red trucks like this, or the red cars like this, the Song Tao, it basically acts as a taxi in Chiang Mai. Like if you go to Bangkok, you see like yellow and green taxis and like various colors taxi. This is the equivalent of Bangkok taxi. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end today's vlog right here. Tomorrow I don't think there's gonna be much to film, considering that I have online class from 12:30 to from 11 to 12:30, and then another one from 2 to 5. So I only have like an hour and a half of block time for me to get myself from here at the hotel to the airport, and also to set myself up at the airport as well. And yeah, I think the only thing that I'll be recording tomorrow is like maybe like a flight review from like flying from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, and just a walk around the airport. That's probably gonna be it. So yeah, I'm gonna end today's vlog right here. Hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys tomorrow on the last day of my Chiang Mai trip. See ya.